Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and this is chapter 40 and इसके साथ हम क्या करेंगे 40 मतलब 40% का and this is chapter 40 a new perspective. Let's see now what's a new perspective according to it. Now playing as No. Oh my god, पहली बार मुझे No का character मिला. Ever since Jennings and I got into that fight at homecoming, Addie had been avoiding me. Uh-oh. I picked up my phone and checked the screen. What's the definition of insanity again? Oh yeah, doing the same thing over and over and hoping for a different result. Maybe if I just reach out one more time. Okay, I miss you. I hate not talking. Can we please fix this? Don't ghost me like this. Well, I don't know why I sent the text. I knew it wouldn't change anything. I blew it. Incoming! Who's Hazel? I looked up to see a stuffed animal hurtling straight at my face. Grab him. Nice try. Assassination attempt failed. Oh, you always catch him. Unfortunately, you have got an older brother with reflexes of a quarterback. Will Mr. Penguin be joining us for breakfast? I actually think he should stay here with you. You seem like you need him more than me. Oof, even my little sister was catching on me. Hazel, anyone ever tell you are kinda nosy? I don't want you to worry about me. Just seeing Mr. Penguin has put me in a better mood. Now let's get some food. I followed Hazel into the living room where Ma was on the couch under a blanket. Morning, baby. There are frozen waffles in the freezer. That's okay. I'll make some eggs. Mama, I almost got no this morning. That's nice, baby. Can you lower your voice a little? Mama worked a very long shift. Hazel, come here. Wanna help me with. Yeah. I cracked a few eggs in a bowl and handed it to her with a whisk. Now you gotta move your wrist really fast. Like this. Just like that. Work those muscles. I searched the fridge for anything we could use. It was pretty bleak in there, but I found some ham, what I thought might be spinach. Take that, the eggs have been demolished. Thanks. So, chef, now watch the master create the best omelette you have ever tasted. I dressed the eggs up the best I could, and soon I had a big enough omelette for us all to eat. Serve it. Well, I brought three platters over to the table. Ma peeled herself off the couch to join us. Thanks for cooking, baby. Before I could respond, my phone buzzed. I grabbed it, but it was just Chad asking if he could copy my homework. Pretty attracted to that phone lately. I just thought it might be Addie. No, I raised you better than to go after a girl who doesn't want to be chased. I'm not going after her. I just want to make things right. Ma pushed my hair back from my face, her expression softening just a bit. I know it's hard, but if it's meant to be, she'll let you know when she's ready to talk. Now, Hazel, you ready to walk to school? No, Ma, I got this. You rest up. I know that double shift couldn't have been fun. Yeah, of course. Oh, can we take your bike today? I promise to hold on really tight. You know how I feel about you riding the motorcycle. But you get to ride it every day. Yeah, well, I'm much older than you. Until you can drive yourself, we walk. She sulked for a few good minutes, but before long, she was floor licking through the snow. The kid was easy to please. We trudged through the woods that separated our neighborhood from slid across the snow. Too bad it's not a snow day, huh? Well, we do have some time before school starts, and you did promise to take me last week. She looked up at me with those big puppy dog eyes. I couldn't help but remember how she had tried to cheer me up that morning. Oh, I should take the kids sledging, go get her to school. Oh, I did promise, but we'll do it some other time. Your education is more important. Of course. Soon we made it to Hazel's school. I checked the zippers on her backpack and playfully pinched her cheek. Okay, kid, be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Hazel struck her tongue out at me. When I turned to go, though, I felt her tiny hand tug on my jacket sleeve. Wait, what? You forgot something? About that girl. I don't think you have to totally give up yet, just yet. Before I could respond, she ran off, but I thought she might just be right. Oh, so sweet. The rest of the day went by the way most did, boring, a lot of sore books, looks, a lot of neat comments. But I had been looking forward to lunch. It was the only one time I guaranteed to see Addie. I caught sight of her eating with her cheerleader friends. Maybe she had softened up a bit after I ran into the other day. What was the best way to get her attention? Not raise an eyebrow. Hadn't worked so far. I should nod with style. Wink. I decided on classic wink. She saw me and was that her jaw dropping? Just a little. Was that good or bad? Oh. Before I could make another move, she turned back to Ava. I sighed and grabbed a tray at the lunch line. Moving on. Unfortunately, I wasn't along for long. You had think with all the time we have been spending together lately, you wouldn't be so clingy. Mason scowled and took a tray, joining me. I'm plenty sick of you avoiding me. Look, if you want Addie to speak to either of us ever again, we have to hash this out. Don't break Addie into it. This is between you and me. I know it is. That's why I need to do this. I want to talk about the night you robbed my family. Wait, robbed my family? Okay, so they're taking things back. It's a pretty good start and I like it. This is chapter 40 for you all, and from this we have completed 40%. Hope to see you in chapter 41. Thanks. Bye bye.